Well, I watched the Batwoman trailer. Watched it a couple times. I'm woke. A lot of stuff in this trailer is cringy. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, I'm Robert Storms, and as always, if you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to click that subscribe button. Are you guys ready to be woke today? Now look, full disclosure, I don't have a problem with Batwoman. I don't have a problem with female superhero characters. Look at the plethora of different things I have behind me. All sorts of female superhero comics, Wonder Woman standee. I'm all for it, man. I really am. And I got a lot of messages over the weekend. People were like, have you seen the Batwoman trailer? It's very cringeworthy. You need to check this thing out. It's got like a bajillion dislikes. So I was like, okay, I'm going to check it out and watch it during my live stream. Didn't really have a chance to really let it sink in. Woke up, rewatched it twice, and there are a few things that stand out that is very cringeworthy for me. The problem is, it's okay to be politically correct. Okay, it's all right for women to rise up and be equal with men. It's all right for other races and genders and all that. That's all fantastic. It's the way the world needs to go. I support that. But the problem is when you start preaching, that's when you start to lose and piss people off. And I think this trailer does that quite a bit in this trailer. I just think that, you know, just make a statement. We know you're Batwoman. We know you're a fucking woman because the title of the goddamn show is called Batwoman. So we know you're a woman. So you don't need to be throwing out, you know, cringy one-liners that shows that you're a woman. We fucking get it, okay? That was one of the biggest problems I had with Supergirl in the first season. Now, I don't know if it went on in the first, like, maybe in the first couple seasons, but it was constantly like, well, I don't need Superman because I'm Supergirl, or I'm better than Superman because I'm Supergirl, you know, and that's something that's not really touched upon in comic books. I mean, you might get some writers that come in and they put that sort of thing in there, but you really don't get that in comic books. It's like, if you pick up a Supergirl comic, you know you're reading about Supergirl. Right, so you don't need to preach it to us. It's like if you have a friend who's a pastor, and you know you're going to drink at a bar. Oh, you shouldn't drink. It's evil. God is frowning upon you. It's sort of like that. It's like when you get like those Bible thumpers that keep telling you this is bad, this is a sin. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's like, oh, she's a woman. She's a woman. Men can't do it. You can't do it. And it gets a little much over, you know, after a while. It gets a little much. And in this trailer, we see where I assume it's Lucius Fox is. You know, he goes down to the Bat Cave. We see Ruby Rose down there, and she's talking about the suit, and Lucius Fox is like, hey, that suit is pure perfection. And she's like, oh, it will be when it fits a woman. It's like, oh, so when it fits a woman, it's perfect, okay? It's perfect at that point, despite the fact that it's perfect when Batman wears it. Like, what's your point? So you're saying that when it fits you, it's perfect because you're a woman, but if it's on Batman, it's not perfect because Batman's a man. So what are you trying to say? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Then the whole music in the whole background is, I'm a woman. Like we understand you're a fucking woman. Okay? You don't see Superman. You don't see a Superman trailer going, I'm a man. I'm a man. Like you don't see that. Okay? Don't sit there and do shit to point you out. You don't see like the Black Panther movie. Like you remember Black Panther? Great movie. Crossed $1 billion, right? You didn't see in the trailer going, I am black. I am black. You know why? Because we all know he's Black Panther. We all know he's black. Okay? You don't need to put in your trailer, I'm a woman. It doesn't make any fucking sense. The title of the show is Batwoman. We know you're a woman. We're not fucking, like, is this for the blind kid that doesn't know? Like, why? Why are you doing this? It's so fucking stupid. And it drives me nuts. Then, the one thing, Captain Marvel did this, and I'm just getting tired of it at this point, where, you know, they show the title card, and it's like, the hero we need is here, and then they take off the extra E, and it's her. It's her. Like Captain Marvel did it, like the hero rises up, and then the O disappears, and then it's like her. And then this one they try to do the same thing, but then it goes, the hero we need is here, and the E disappears, and it's her. Oh, yes, we need her. Which is, I'm just tired of seeing it. Okay, I'm tired of seeing it. It's stupid, right? We know you're a female. We know you're Batwoman. Batwoman. You don't need to spell it out to us. We're not stupid. Drugs are bad. We know. We know, guys. Drugs are bad. Unprotected sex. All this stuff we know is bad. Okay, stop preaching it to us. We understand. And then the final thing I got from the trailer, she's dressed up like Batman, right? And everybody's like, oh, Batman saved it, Batman saved it. And then she's like, no, like, I refuse to let a man take credit for a woman's job. Or her exact quote was, I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work. It's like, woman, first of all, and this is one of the problems I have with this trailer in general, is Batwoman is not related to Batman. She's not. She's not his cousin. She's not her uncle. She's not her uncle's cousin's roommate. Just not, okay? Batman saved her. Basically, she looked up to Batman. After Batman saved her, she looked up to Batman, and she became Batwoman. She has her own little mask with the red hair and everything, which we see at the end of the trailer, so I give him credit for that. But if you put on Batman's costume, of course people are going to assume that you're Batman. You know why? Because Batman stays in the shadows. He doesn't come out revealing himself. So if you're in Gotham, where Batman has been there for decades, and you put on Batman's costume, of course they're automatically going to assume you're Batman. Okay? And I don't like the whole thing, well, I'm Batman's cousin. Or I'm just like Bruce Wayne. I'm handsome. Like, good for you, Ruby Rose, if you think you're handsome. I'm happy for you. I don't have a fucking cookie for you, unfortunately. I'm not going to tell anybody to not watch this show. I will give it the benefit of the doubt, and I will watch the first couple episodes. If I feel like they're hitting me over the head, where this is a woman's job, women gotta do this, women gotta do this, I'm done. I'm all for female superheroes, female empower. I love it. I love strong women, but I don't want to be preached at while I'm watching something. The Ghostbusters reboot did that. Like, oh, women are smart, men are stupid. Look how dumb Chris Hemsworth is. We're going to shoot the final boss in the balls. So like I said, if you want to watch it, by all means, I'm not telling you to watch it. I'm not telling you to boycott it. I'm not telling you to do a petition. I'm just telling you my perspective after watching the trailer about 3 or 4 times and how I can actually relate with some people that find it somewhat cringeworthy, because there are parts in this trailer that I find cringeworthy. But I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about the trailer? Are you looking forward to it? Do you find it cringeworthy? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.